Okay, what I have planned on this one is putting a different box here, to a little bit bigger box, so I can add a little bit more equipment. Because when I installed this, he didn't mention about any security cameras that he's going to have throughout the park here, and they all work on Wi-Fi. I did put him a router actually in the RV, but it's not strong enough to reach all the cameras that he has out here, especially the one he's got way over there. So we're going to do what we did at the other RV park, is take a Loco M2 and set it up as a access point so the cameras can actually communicate with it, and put it here on this pole and see if all the cameras will actually connect. The Wi-Fi name and the password of the router that he has in the RV, the default, I'm going to take them credentials and put them in the AP of the M2, so the cameras should recognize it as it's the same router, because it has the same information. It should connect to it. I've done that in the past, just like dropping an AP and putting something a little bit bigger, or go from a 45 to a 90-degree horn, or go from a 90-degree LAP GPS to a 120 sector, all in one GPS and all, change the radio and all. But I put the same credentials and it just all connected. So I'm thinking this should do the same. So the first thing I want to do is change this box out. And another thing I like about this box that I never had to do this before is change this box to a bigger box, is the connections, the way they enter the box. This one is just as packed as it can get, as you can see. And since they slide in here, I don't have to unplug anything. I can pretty much just take this box, get to the screws back there, and take the screws out and take the box and just lay it down, put the new box up, and take all the equipment out without disconnecting anything, and just put it in the new box. At least that's what I'm planning on. And we will see if that actually gets accomplished. That way, if anybody's on the internet that are using it, we'll never know the difference. So let's see if I can get that to work that way. If not, I just have to unplug it, but I'm going to try not to. Okay, we got the new box up. We'll have to, I do believe, let's see, which one is it? This cord here will be taken out, because that one is feeding the RV and he's not going to have a router in there. This M2 is going to be strong enough to feed the RV park and him be able to access it within his RV. And I do believe I'm going to change these out, because these are, this one, two of them I have here, which is like a 25 foot or 15 footers. I'm going to put 10 foots. I think they're 25s or 15s, I can't remember, but having all this extra, I can use it somewhere else. But then again, I may leave it there, because I may have to raise these APs after more RVs get in to get the line of sight. So I'll probably leave them there. Yeah, that'd be probably the wisest thing to do. because I might have to put another 10-foot pole on top of here and put guy wires on it and anchor them down somewhere just to get the receiver and the AP higher. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this equipment out of the box here into there. Well, less than a minute. Pulled it out of there, let the box fall, took the equipment, trying to hold it together as it was in the other box, and put it right in here. As you can see, it's about the same, and that gives me room over here if I want to put another PoE, and got room at the top. So that's more than enough room to get it all in here. Well, me walking from behind the car through here to here, I thought I'd be able to walk around it nice and comfortably, but I don't think so. I'm just going to move the car. This is nothing but an ant hill. A big ant hill. All right, we have it all in the box. Got plenty of room. I'm looking to get a Edge Switch 5XP, I do believe it is, that will replace this switch here. That way all these PoEs can be taken out and just have one in here, because the switch will provide the PoE for each one except for itself. That way the three-way up there and the three-way down here, the PoE here and two PoEs here would all come out, and I have this one power cord supply coming in, feeding the PoE for the switch, and then everything else plugs into it. But I can't do that because they're not in stock right now, and they haven't been for a while. So I'm just waiting for it to come in so I can change all this out. And then I'll probably go back with a smaller box, but I like these boxes in case I need to add more APs or whatever. I just like the breathing room. But now all we got to do is mount the AP up, and all the cameras should connect back.